Hi Libra, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Today I'm going to ask Spirit, what are they hiding? What is your person hiding from you? What are any feelings they're hiding from you? Anything Spirit wants you to know? Anything that might be going on around this connection that you should be aware of? So let's do a deep dive for my Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Welcome back to all my Libras. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I would like you to share with me, for the person that we are thinking of, what are they hiding? Is there anything that we need to know about this connection that we don't know already? Or give us some clarification. I am listening for you now. Transition. Okay, the number 37. You have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. Are we going through a transition phase? Are we headed into the next phase of this connection? So that could be the first thing. We're going into crossing a bridge. Okay. I have the number 29, radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Okay, so accepting yourself. How do you see yourself? Other people will see you the way that you see yourself. So that's important to know. And one more energy card, please. I have the number 42, home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. May you feel at home. All right, almost this feeling of my mind, body, and soul is, at home. Like, that's so important. So I have this transition, and then I had this crossing over feeling. So I want to go with that for a minute. I just want to see what Spirit said. You have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise. Okay. So crossing any bridge, getting through anything, some kind of transition. Spirit, please share with me, what are they hiding? What are their feelings? I have a Magician. I have the World. I have a 7 of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Swords. So making a decision is the first thing that's coming into me. Making a decision to enter into the next phase. Am I willing to plant the seeds and watch them grow? Am I willing to put in the time to see them grow? Okay, that's the first thing that's coming into me. Clarification on this 2 of Swords, please. The 4 of Swords, I've been taking my time. I haven't made up my mind. I feel like I'm holding back for some reason. So there's something going on with them that they do feel like they're holding back. They have a lot of things going on around them. They're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of losing you. And they're afraid of a commitment. So I have some fears. I have fear of losing you and fear of a commitment right now, and they may be doing and saying all the right things, but we're trying to get to a place where these aren't fears for them. These are things they're keeping from you, that they have a lot of work on their plate, or I'm busy with other things, or I haven't made up my mind what I want in the future yet, but I love being with you. So that may be some of the things that you're hearing from your person, because they're just having a hard time with, I don't want to lose you, but I don't know if I'm ready for something more formal. So that could be going through their head. Spirit, what is it that you want us to know about this connection? A key with a heart. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. So you do have the key to their heart. Just because they're afraid doesn't mean that you're not the person that they care about, that they're in love with, that you have captured them. So it has nothing to do with that. It's just deep down inside, they are still trying to make up their mind along the lines of, am I ready to cross over? That's really how it's coming into me. I'm watching, I'm looking, okay? I'm trying to figure this out. I keep my sunglasses on because I don't know if I want you to see directly into, my soul or my heart, or there's that little bit of a barrier there of I'm protecting myself. I mean, sunglasses are just protection from, a strong light, right? So I'm protecting myself somehow. And a mirror. We're mirroring each other. We have both had similar wounds. So you both could be protecting yourself. This could be a little bit of both of you. What feelings are you both hiding? Okay. But I do feel like right now I want to move in the direction of feeling more stable. All right. The palm tree, there not only is it a tree that's stable, but it's also flexible. If you watch a palm tree, I live in Florida, for those of you that watch me all the time. You watch a palm tree, it sways, it goes with the wind, okay? It doesn't become uprooted. It can bend in these big, big storms. It's very, very flexible. And Spirit's saying, one more, please. We do feel like this is a soul connection. This is a soul contract. So deep down inside, I know this is going to turn into something so much more, but I might not be ready to say what that is yet, or I might not be ready to cross over to some kind of commitment or what you're looking for next. But they are feeling that this is a soul connection, and they do feel like you have captured their heart. So those things are all really, really good. Do people guard themselves? Yes. When storms come, will they be flexible and keep, making things work? Yes. So those are all good things. I have an Ace of Wands. There's my passion for you. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. I'm happy with you. 4 of Pentacles. There's my guarding. There is that little bit of a shield. It might be minor. They see you as their empress. They try to make you feel like you are an empress. But it could be a little bit of a shield. Now, 4 of Pentacles in particular is not just on guard, but it is I'm guarding my money. I'm guarding and protecting my future in some way. So for somebody who was in a marriage before, or who had a relationship in the past that they were taken to the cleaners, so to speak, or that they walked away with nothing at the end of a relationship, they have that fear of loss again, that fear of even a financial loss again. It has nothing to do with you. It's just in the back of their mind. And it could be something that they struggle with. It's like you're the most generous person they've ever been with. They know you're not taking advantage of them in any way. But in the back of their mind, they protect their own financial interests of some kind, okay? Whether it's the home that they live in, the money that they earn, whether they want a formal commitment and a legal commitment to be financially attached to somebody or not. So it could be just in the back of their mind, and it's something that they have to work through, but they're not going to say it out loud. That's why we're doing this. What are their hidden feelings? What are the things that they're thinking about that, they would be, it's not something that they want to discuss with you. So in the back of their mind, they may be saying, you know what, I have to protect myself financially at all costs, or my home comes first. It's my home versus your home situation. Like they're going to pick their home, something like that. So it could be a financial issue that they hold on to, that they don't discuss with you because they aren't ready to discuss it. Maybe someday they will, but right now in this reading, they're guarding it. They're guarding it for some reason. Career focused, okay? Need career satisfaction and financial security before prioritizing love. Okay, so they're saying, yeah, I'm working on money. I have money issues. I have some debt I want to pay off. I don't want you to know the extent of some of the things that I have on my plate. Maybe they keep very quiet about their finances, or they don't want you to know that they have credit card debt, or they had a history of financial difficulties in the past. So right now they're trying to rebuild that in some way. They're making it a priority, and they're just trying to make sure that, they're keeping it all together. I have a yes, a twin flame energy. If there's any doubt that we are a twin flame, that we're ready for this union, the wait is over. So they do feel the connection, whether it's a soul connection. I love being with you. You're my passion. All of those things. So again, these fears and worries have nothing to do with how they feel about you. It's just something going on behind the scenes, that things that they want to work on, things that they want to improve upon, and just their own planning, their own future. Failed plans. I have their plans to explore their options failed. They realize it didn't make them happy. So they could have had some things that happened in the past that failed. They've had other relationships that failed. They had somebody else in the past that they thought they were the person they were supposed to be with, and it failed. So now in the back of their mind, they're hiding that I'm struggling with, is it going to fail again? I don't want to lose you, right? I don't want this to end the way that something else ended for me in the past. So we take those experiences with us. You deserve better, a little bit of insecurity. There's someone better waiting just for you. Overcome your fear of the unknown when you embrace it. They may feel like you deserve better. They may feel like they can't give you everything that you want right now. You could be thinking they're the best thing that's ever happened to you. And there's a sense of them like, you could find somebody better. Why are you with me? So that could be their insecurity. Are they going to come out and say that? No, that's not the way that we talk. But in the back of their mind, they could be thinking, you could be with anybody. Look at you. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. You're handsome. You're wonderful. Whatever it is. And you could deserve better than what they feel like they're offering. No, not the right time. There's lessons to be learned. Continue to trust this journey. It's going to take a while. They want to work on some of these other things. They want to work on, I want my career in better alignment. I want it to be more financially secure. I want to feel more secure in this relationship. I would definitely want to get over the fear of that the plans that we're making are somehow going to just up and end someday. So we've got some fears and insecurities, but we also have I love yous, and I believe in you, and there's passion here. So I don't want you to think like your person isn't all in. This is just what they're keeping from you. We all have our own private emotions. They're keeping stress. They may be really, really good at saying everything is fine. Okay, but you can tell, and as you get to know them more and you're with them, you'll see that they have tremendous stress, whether it's work, their schedule, they feel overrun, but they may put on a good front and say, I'm doing, I'm okay. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. I feel broken at times. That sometimes there's an old wound there that somebody hurt me, somebody abandoned me. The same as you might have feelings about somebody hurting you in the past. Just remember, your person has had their own experiences. Doesn't mean they want to go backwards. Doesn't mean that they, don't want to be with you. It's that sometimes those pains and those wounds come up for them as well. I miss the way you taste, those soft lips on my face, your warm embrace, everything that you give. I desire you. So I want to push away these fears so that I can focus on what it is that we have, is how I feel. Every night in my dreams, you seduce me. So they're very attracted to you. They do want you in their life, and they're going to overcome these other things. I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now. They were all illusions. So this is not somebody who's going to be sharing, I guess, all their troubles I guess I want to say it that way. All right. You might know that there's some things going on. You may say, I know they're worried about work. I know they're worried about, paying certain bills or something like that. They may want to present a front of everything's okay. They're doing great. They love being with you. I'm really trying to find a balance in life and love. That is what they're trying to do. That's a perfect card. Okay. Because they're going back and forth between life stresses, the things that they are fearful of, and those are things that they just don't want to talk to you about because they don't want to present to you that there's anything to worry about. All right. They don't want you to be worried about it. So I guess that's a kind of a loving energy because they're holding it in, but you want them to be able to talk to you about anything also. If they're really upset about something or they're really worried about something, that they can share with you. But they could be holding back because they don't want to be the complainer all the time, or they don't want to be the person who says, they're not going to come out and say, I'm afraid to commit because somebody in the past hurt me financially. And like, they don't know how to put something like that into words. So I want you to just trust this person. I want you to trust that they're trying to find the balance to cross over into the world that includes everything that we needed to include. We're no longer in fear. We want to be together. We love each other. We can talk to each other about anything. So the balance is very important. All right. Something is going on with that. Less stress, more balance, something like that. I have an 8 of Swords. I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to be told what to do. 3 of Pentacles. I want to work as a team. I want to be there for you. King of Swords. I want to make up my own mind. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do. So they might not tell you things only because they don't want you to give them advice. When they want your advice, they'll tell you things. When they're seeking kind of feedback, they'll tell you things. Otherwise, they're going to they feel better that they can, solve certain situations, certain problems on their own. And they just keep things to themselves. I do think it has a lot to do with money. I do feel like it has a lot to do with their work, their career, and their money issues or anything around money, as opposed to your communication between the two of you. So they just let them take care of their own business, is how I feel. The passion is there. No denying the feelings for you. Knight of Pentacles. I'm working through this. I'm working hard. And I have the strength to do this. So your person's growing and learning, and you're a Queen of Wands. So it is a feeling of, I want you more than anything. And I want to give you more than anything. So they have to kind of do what they've got to do. And is it hiding from you? It's not hiding from you. It's just you need to know every little detail about everything that's going through their head 24 hours a day. I'm going to say no. There's things that they can do on their own, and then there's things that they want you to be involved with that you can contribute, and it helps them. Otherwise, sometimes people don't want to be told what to do. Even if you think your intentions are good, where you're, I've got some advice for you, or this is what I would do. They're like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to do it. So they get a little defensive with that. I'm experiencing the dark night of the soul. So they're working their way through this. They're trying to figure this out all on their own. It's okay. I only want to be with you. No doubt in my mind about that. Okay. No doubt that they want only, you are my soulmate. I only want to be with you. So some of these fears they're going to go through with anybody. It's insecurity. It's a fear of, I need to rebuild something in my life. It's a fear of somebody else hurt me and I don't want to be hurt again. These are things that they'll go through, but you're the one that they want to share their life with. You're very special to me. Absolutely. I'm not ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved, They have got to put energy into some other areas of their life first. And I feel like they're giving you everything they can. I feel like they're giving you as much of themselves as they can right now. I'm feeling insecure. Yeah, I mean, we all want to be with somebody that feels secure. I'm not saying this person is an insecure person or isn't an adult or doesn't have a life or isn't successful. They have moments of insecurity. Let's put it in that category because they're a good person. This relationship could be over. So they could be afraid that they're going to lose you if they continue to not go down the path of I feel insecure. This is a blessing in disguise. Let's see. I can't get you out of my mind. I like that. No matter what we're going through, they still see you as their queen. All right. I can't get you out of my mind. These are hard readings to do because we're revealing some truths. We're getting to the heart of, relationships sometimes. Sometimes we think, are they better off without me? I'm ready to throw in the towel, things like that cross our mind. But the truth is we work through it and things get better. I feel stuck in this connection. I feel trapped at times. Maybe they're having a hard time communicating with you. Maybe they're just really wanting to move forward, move forward in all areas of their life. Sometimes when you're not happy in other areas of your life, finances, career, you're not where you're supposed to be at this time in your life, or you thought you'd have more at this age, something like that. You take it out on the person who's right in front of you, who's really in your life and really caring about you. So I'm hoping your person sees that for what it is and is really focuses on this. I hate that you're with somebody else. Okay. Maybe you went to somebody else. Be cautious with your words. I feel powerful when I'm with you. I feel better when I'm with you. Pay attention to your dreams. What is it that you want? And you are always on my mind. So if somebody has interrupted this connection, if there's fear of losing you, because there's some, not for all of you, but for some of you, if they're feeling insecure because they feel like somebody is interrupting this connection or coming between the two of you, that could be going on also. All right. I have abandonment issues. I struggle with my past. The karmic is blocking our connection. I'm struggling with, are you going to leave me? Are you going to be with somebody else? So these are all fears that they're hiding from you. That's the bottom line. I love being with you. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I don't want this to go away either. Okay. I want our union. I like that. I'm going to end with that because ultimately they want the union. All right. They want to stay with you. Are you going to work through some of these fears? Yes. Okay. Is this person going to be completely honest with you someday and admit all of these things to you? Maybe not, because I felt this person is able to deal with things on their own. And sometimes they like to just deal with things on their own. And other times they want you to be involved in it. Okay. So you can't pick this person's brain and you can't make them talk about things that they don't want to talk about either. But just know they love you, know they want this union, and they are trying to overcome some past blocks and some past, fears and issues. And we'll ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you always to my Libras for your love and support. your comments. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.